Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Mitzi. For those of you guys that are new here, I am a mommy of two, and I have a 2-year-old and an 8-month-old. So it's definitely been quite a journey so far. Today's video is going to be about the new Elvie pumps. Everyone's kind of talking about them. I've been using them for about 7 to 8 months now. My baby's 8 months, so I want to say probably like 7.5 months. I got them like right away and I absolutely love them. So if you guys want to hear a review on the Elvie pumps, then go ahead and continue to watch my video. All right, let's go ahead and get this video started. So I 100% absolutely recommend the Elvie pumps. The reason that I recommend them is because they literally just go in your bra. I'll go ahead and insert a clip here now. Let me show you one. So see how it just literally just makes, it was so quick, so easy, and it just makes your boob look a little bit bigger. I mean, they look a lot bigger, but I mean, goals, why not? Just kidding. I pump at work all the time. I pump in the car, I pump when I'm shopping, I pump all the time. And it makes it really, really nice because you're just not tied to anything. So the cool thing about these is that they charge. You open it on the side and you just charge them so that when they're dying they turn red, and then obviously when they're charging they're red, and then green means that they're good to go. What I like about them is that they have 2 different size nipples, or I don't even know what these are called, but you can go ahead and exchange them. You have to make sure you get the proper one, because if not, they're extremely painful. So I'm not gonna lie, when I first started using the pumps, like, it was so painful. And I remember like one boob would be like, I would just like want to cry. Like, I hated these pumps because I was like, fuck, like, why does it hurt so bad? One of them would be like really painful, the other one wouldn't. And I figured out that the nipples, so let me show you guys. So these, there's 2 different types, and the one that I was using was not for me. So obviously I didn't realize it, and I was just washing both of them, and I was mixing and matching, so it was just like a hot mess. So I ended up figuring it out, and it doesn't hurt for the most part. Now the cons about this pump is that, at least with mine, I don't know if mine are defective or if this is something that happens a lot, like, well, they obviously sucking the milk out, and then it like sucks really hard and it turns off, and it's just so painful. I'm actually going to contact them and see if I can get these exchanged, because I don't like that feeling, you know, and I just hate that they do that. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's really painful. Sometimes once you put these like back in, so you go and put it back in, it doesn't suck. Like, it doesn't work sometimes. And like sometimes I have to like have them like on for like 20 minutes, and then I'll start finally grasping. At that point I have to start my my whole session over, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know how to fix that, but I don't think that it's like big enough con for it to you know, for me not to like these pumps. The amount that it goes up to is 5 ounces, so I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah, so it's 5 ounces. I mean, if you're like making like way over like 5 ounces per breast, all you have to do is just pour it really quick, and then just put it back in. But I really like it. I love them. I love them. Another con that I have on this, times you have leakage. So sometimes the milk doesn't go like in all the way. So the other day at work, I didn't realize that it was leaking, and like I had a white shirt. So embarrassing. But like I had like breast milk all down here, and it just kind of stains it, and I'm just like, well, tough luck. It is what it is. The prices for these, I believe, at least when I bought them, were $499.99, I believe. So $500 for both of them. I believe it's let me double check. So it looks like it's $499, and for both of them, and then for a single pump it's $279. If you really, really, really want these, but you cannot afford both of them, which is completely fine and completely understandable, then I would definitely just go with the one, just because you can just swap it over, you know. What I used to do with Milani when I wasn't at work, I would go ahead and attach Milani on one breast and then pump from the other one. And then the next time around, I would just switch her over and then pump. I don't do that so much now, just because she is eating foods now. So I just pump, and then whatever I got. I think a lot of it has to do like with the mommies that really want to breastfeed and it's not as easy for them. I honestly think that these pumps kind of helped me. I believe these pumps actually helped me, because I was able to pump so consistently and I was able to go on with my day. Like, I think one of the hardest things when you're trying to like breastfeed is that, you know, you're at home every single time, you're attached to the wall, you're attached to, you know, like these outlets, and it's just like it's so hard, and you know, you have to go and you have to continue life, like, you know, so it makes it a little bit difficult if you have, you know, if you're having a little bit of a hard time trying to produce milk, and which was 100% me. So I feel like these definitely are totally worth the investment if you really, really want to commit to it and can afford to, you know. That is one of the things that I do want to say. I also want to say that these are more of a luxury breast pumps. It's definitely for the convenience, and I use other breast pumps as well. And they were awesome. They were great. I think it's called like the Magella brand. I'll put the name down right here. That pump was actually really good. I actually feel like the suction on that pump is actually better than these. So I think that definitely with the other one I would get more breast milk. But I just had to do that, you know, and to me it just wasn't, it's not worth it. My time is very precious, and if I can, you know, get the breast milk that I need to from a baby and still save time and be able to do something that I think we have to work on that. So, yeah. Let's see, what else do I have to say about it? So see how this one, so all you have to do is, so now I'm currently pumping, and the pumping is that there's like no noise on them. You can barely hear it. It has to be completely silent. When I'm really, my breasts are really full, and I have a lot of breast milk, and I'm not using the breast milk because it's like splitting the plastic. So you can hear that, but everywhere if there's anything like that. Funny story. I was at work one time, we were having a meeting, and my boss was like, so that you can have like a coworkers, and you can get like so that little noise was like going on, and he's just like, what is that noise? And I was just like, I'm pumping. He's like, oh, okay. He like continues. So it's so awkward, but look how quick it is, and bam, done. Super dope, huh? So I mean, I really like it. I give it I would say a 4.95 out of 5 stars, to be honest. The only reason I don't do 5 stars is because, like I said, it is painful at times. I don't know if it's just my pumps. I don't know if there's something wrong with them. So that's the thing. All right, guys, so really quick, so I just finished filming this video, but and I just washed my my pumps, but like I was mentioning in the video, there's a bunch of like nasty just old breast milk in there. I don't know if the camera's really picking it up, but I haven't been able to fix that. And then I just saw this, and look, it like removed all the old breast milk, guys. I'm so freaking happy right now. Like, I'm gonna have actual clean, like really clean pumps. I'm so excited. I know, it's so stupid, but I'm excited. I'm really excited. So I want to show you guys how it's kind of done. So you press the button right here, pops out. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. All right, let me do that again. All right, guys. So once you guys first get it, so let's go ahead and show you guys how to, why does it keep doing that? Let me go ahead and show you guys how to put it together. So when you get the casings, you're gonna get everything kind of separated. Go ahead and separate everything really quick so you guys kind of see. So when you guys first get it, so you get it like this, just simple. The first thing that I would recommend to do is you get this little casing, you figure out your nipple size. That's gonna be through trial and error, like I said. You just place that in there, and then they have a little slot. So you just put it in like this, super easy, and it snaps on. Then you're gonna get these two, so just place it on. It's very, very simple. Like you can't get that wrong. And you just place this on. So there's gonna be a little dent in there. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, I think you can see. And then so there's another one right here. You just push it and then twist, and then it locks it in. So same thing to open it, just untwist, lift up. So once you press that in there, you just have to obviously see where it fits. So the flat part goes with the with this side of the entrance. Just go, and it's one click. So that's pretty much it. To take it out, again, you just press this. So I put my finger here. So I put my finger here, press, and then this releases. But I don't know why it's doing that right now, because it literally never does this. But hold on, let me see the other one. That's so weird that it's doing that, of course, when I'm recording. So you just go and oh, the hell? I swear these things always stay on there. What the hell is going on here? Okay, there we go. So yeah, so it's very, very simple, guys. Super, I mean, a monkey can do this. Like, it's super easy, guys. Hi guys. Okay, so I was just going over the video that I recorded, and so this is a future Mitzi. So I did want to touch bases on the part where I say that they were extremely painful. I think also another reason why it was extremely painful was because it was the very beginning of my breastfeeding journey. So now, like, my baby can, you know, like, it's kind of weird, but like my baby can kind of like tug on my nipple, like, just to be a little bit more aggressive, and I'm not gonna feel it as much. Like, I almost have no sensation on my nipple, which is kind of weird. But it just became kind of like a baby's foot, you know, like if a baby steps like outside, you know, like if I put Milani on the street, her feet are probably gonna really hurt. But if I were to walk on the street, it's probably not gonna hurt as much because I've been walking on my feet for years, you know. So I feel like that's a little bit similar to that. So I don't want to say that the pumps itself is the only thing that was, you know, the reason why it was extremely painful, not only because it wasn't the correct nipple size casing, but I think a lot of it has to do because I was just the beginning of my journey. So that's one thing to also you know, think about also when I'm doing this review. This has been an 8-month journey for me, so it is a little bit different than when I first started, and also just getting used to, you know, pumping all together, especially first time moms, or being able to breastfeed for the first time. I wasn't able to breastfeed with Kailani, which is my first baby, so this is all completely new to me, even though I already had a baby. Alright guys, well, this is the end of my video, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video helped out a lot. Here are some older videos that I think you might enjoy, so hopefully you guys like them. Go ahead and click. Thanks guys. Click. Any day now. Click. Bye.